Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well and I hope you all had a great week so far. So today I'm back at Webuycars at the Brackenfell branch in Cape Town, because today we're gonna take a look at each and every car that has a GTI badge. Whether it's a VW or another car brand, the requirement is that the car should have a GTI badge. A lot of you guys have asked me to do videos on family vehicles as well as cheap bakkies. Those videos are dropping soon, and as a lot of you guys know by now, we have a bonus car at the end of today's video, so stick around for the bonus car. And also, if you are new to this channel and you get any sort of valuable information, please subscribe, like the video, and let's see what vehicles we can find today at Webuycars that has a GTI badge. Cheers. First GTI for today at Webuycars is this 2014 VW Polo GTI. It has a 1.4 liter turbocharged and supercharged motor that puts out 132 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.9 seconds. It drives the front wheels via a 7-speed automatic gearbox, and it's listed at a starting bidding price of 160,000 rand with 156,000 k's on the clock. And guys, sorry for the background lighting. As you can see, it's a category B vehicle, so this car cannot be purchased via bank finance. It has a gold Dekra sticker because this car will pass a roadworthy test without any issues, and it's riding on the standard 17-inch wheels, wrapped with high-low tires at the front and Dalmax tires at the back. And I know a lot of people still fancy these wheels, but as you can see, it has indicators on the door mirrors, smash and grab windows with a glass sunroof. Very important when it comes to a Polo. My car doesn't have a sunroof, but as you can see, it has twin pipes here at the back with a rear diffuser. And I have to say that from this angle, this is one beautiful car. This rim had been curved quite badly, as you can see right there, but you have a rear boot spoiler, and I have the keys to this car, so I will definitely start this vehicle so you guys can hear how it sounds. By the way, this is how my key looks. I have a 2015 VW Polo TSI for those who are new, but this is how the key look from this Polo GTI. So it's basically the identical key. With this car, you don't have a spare key, but you have front and rear electric windows with electric mirrors. The mirrors are heated, and like I said, you have a 7-speed automatic gearbox. You can change gears at the back of the steering wheel with an armrest, and these armrests, they tend to break over time. As you can see, the cover is missing. So yeah, basically this is how it looks from the rear. As you guys can see, here's the cover. For some odd reason, it just appeared to be on the rear seat. But let me start this vehicle so you guys can hear how this car sounds. All I do is I put my foot on the brake, turn the key, and let the dials do its thing, and say, I'm going to place my phone here at the back so you guys can properly hear how this VW Polo GTI sounds. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below what the reason for this is, because I know that is not normal. If it's normal, let me know in the comment section down below. But like I said, it's powered by a 1.4 liter turbocharged and supercharged motor that produces 132 kilowatts with 250 Newton meters of torque going to the front wheels. And I know a lot of people say that these cars, the 1.4 liter GTIs, are not as reliable. At least from the Dekra report, they don't say it has any mechanical issues. It doesn't have a full service history with a fuel consumption of 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers. So this is the first GTI for today. As you guys saw, this car was standing right next to the Polo, and before I could even start to do a video on this car, it got sold, and that is why it's standing here in the sold yard. But regardless, this is a 2011 Golf 6 GTI. It's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 155 kilowatts with the same 0 to 100 time as the Polo, 6.9 seconds, and it drives the front wheels via a 6-speed automatic gearbox. This car was going for 103,000 Rand on the Webuycars auction, and it has 146,000 k's in the clock. Reason for this green Dekra sticker is because this particular vehicle has a lowering kit, so it's riding quite low to the ground. They also say that the front bumper is damaged. You can see that the bumper doesn't line up properly and the steering is noisy. It's riding on aftermarket 19-inch wheels wrapped with Dalmax tires, and you have your very important GTI badge right there with indicators on the door mirrors, smash and grab windows, a sunroof, and you can see that the paint faded over the years on the roof. So pretty much from the rear, this car is stock standard. One thing that I will say is that I do like the Edtion 35 rear tail lights. Obviously this car is going to be locked, as you can see right here, but you have a 6-speed automatic gearbox with all the basic stuff that you need. It has full leather interior, and this car doesn't have a full service history with a fuel consumption of 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers. So yeah, this is another GTI for today. Another GTI for today is this 2012 Golf 6 GTI Edtion 35, and the Edtion 35 was VW's way of celebrating 35 years of the GTI. They tuned the standard 2-liter turbocharged motor to produce 173 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.6 seconds, and this particular car drives the front wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox, and it's listed at a cash price of 122,900 Rand with 214,500 kilometers on the clock. So it's high mileage for a vehicle like this, and it's also a category B car, so you can't finance this vehicle. The only reason for the green Dekra sticker is because both the front lower control arm bushes are damaged, and also the front bumper is also damaged, as you can see right there. This is what VW calls Watkins Glen wheels. These are 18-inch wheels wrapped with Sumito tires. You have your 35 badge right there with indicators on the door mirrors, smash and grab windows with a glass sunroof, and this is how the car look from the left side. The rear bumper is damaged quite badly. One thing that I will say is that I'm not a huge fan of the Golf 6 GTI or the Golf 6 in general, but I do like the Edtion 35. You can see that the fuel cap is missing, and let's see how the car looks from the inside. So you can hear that the driver's side door is squeaking quite badly, but you have all the basic stuff that you need: electric windows, electric mirrors. These mirrors are heated, and you have a 6-speed manual gearbox that looks like a golf ball. The roofline is damaged as well as the driver's side seat. So the interior is not in the best condition. As you can see, this is how the car looks from the rear, but like I said, it's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 173 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.6 seconds. So from the Dekra report, they don't say it has any mechanical issues. It has no service history with a fuel consumption of 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers. So the Edtion 35 is heavier on fuel than a standard Golf 6 GTI, but I mean it produces way more power. But yeah, this is another GTI for today. Yo, the Type R is still here. Damn. Sideways, come on. Oh, no sideways. Yeah. Oh my word. Damn. Nice. Another GTI for today is this 2014 Peugeot 208 GTI. It has a 1.6 liter turbocharged motor that puts out 147 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.8 seconds. It drives the front wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this car is listed at a cash price of 100,900 Rand with 137,328 kilometers on the clock. Also a category B car, so this particular vehicle cannot be purchased via bank finance. It has a green Dekra sticker sticker, and that is because the windscreen is chipped, the number plate lights are faulty, and also the engine management lights are defective. And guys, just an interesting fact, the GTI badge on Peugeot stands for Grand Tourer Injection, whereas GTI on VW stands for Grand Touring Injection. So basically the abbreviations on Peugeot and also on VW stands for the same thing. This car is riding on the standard 17-inch wheels wrapped with Goodyear tires, and it looks to me like this particular tire is smooth. It also has indicators on the door mirrors with rear privacy glass, and also your very important GTI badge with a rear boot spoiler, rear little diffuser at the back, and also twin exhaust. If you like the design of this car, let me know in the comment section down below. As you can see, the vehicle is locked, but you have a 6-speed manual gearbox, air conditioning, power steering, only front electric windows because this is a 3-door vehicle. This car has a full service history with a fuel consumption of 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers. So this is another GTI for today. If you also saw that VW Mark 1 in a Golf 7 body kit and you like the design or you don't like the design, give me your thoughts in the comment section down below, because a lot of people have mixed feelings when it comes to that car. But this particular Mark 1 that you see in front of you is a 1992 VW City Golf, and this car only has, and I say only because it's an old car, so it only has 144,000 k's on the clock, and it's going for 39,900 rand. And this car is super neat for its age, like everything lines up as it should. But the next GTI for today is this 2022 VW Polo GTI. It's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 147 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.6 seconds. It drives the front wheels via a 6-speed automatic gearbox, and it's listed at a cash price of 439,900 rand with only 36,000 k's on the clock, and finance is available. This car has a platinum Dekra sticker because it has passed a roadworthy test, and it's riding on the standard 17-inch wheels wrapped with one of the best tires on the market, Michelin Pilot Sport tires. It has obviously your very important GTI badge, indicators on the door mirrors, smash and grab windows with no sunroof. And if you agree that a Polo without a sunroof, especially a Polo GTI without a sunroof, is not the way to go, let me know in the comment section down below. But this is a basic Polo GTI. You have no parking sensors. This car doesn't even have a digital instrument cluster, and obviously no sunroof. But you have a 6-speed automatic gearbox with air conditioning, power steering, front and rear electric windows with electric mirrors. It has a full service history with a fuel consumption of 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers, which isn't too bad considering this is a performance car. But yeah, guys, this is another GTI for today. The second last GTI for today is one of the all-time favorites. It's a 2016 VW Golf 7 GTI. It's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 162 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.5 seconds. It drives the front wheels via a 7-speed automatic gearbox, and currently this car is, sold. It's standing here in the sold yard. But this car had a cash price of 254,900 rand with just under 159,000 kilometers on the clock. And honestly, honestly, I can't tell you guys why this car has a green Dekra sticker. Hey, Polo. Yo, sounds nice. Yo. Honestly, I can't tell you guys why this car has a green Dekra sticker because it's not on the Webuycars website. But as you can see, it's riding on the standard 19-inch wheels wrapped with Bridgestone Potenza tires. It has your very important GTI badge with indicators on the door mirrors, smash and grab windows, a glass sunroof, an aftermarket boot spoiler, and you have front and rear parking sensors. The reason for the green Dekra sticker might be because the fuel cap is missing. But let me just try my luck to see if the car is open. So as you can see, the car is locked, but you have, like I said, a 7-speed automatic gearbox, full leather interior, front and rear electric windows with electric mirrors. And I'm not sure whether this car has a full service history, but what I do know is that it has a fuel consumption of 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. So yeah, this is the second last GTI for today. The last GTI at Webuycars is this 2015 VW Golf 7 GTI, and just like the previous car, it has a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 162 kilowatts with a 0 to 100 time of 6.5 seconds. It drives the front wheels via a 7-speed automatic gearbox, and this car is listed at a cash price of 188,900 Rand with 126,327 kilometers on the clock. Also, you can't finance this car because it's a category B vehicle. The reason for the green Dekra sticker is because both the front headlights are loose, both the front lower control arm bushes are worn, and also the steering is noisy. It's riding on 19-inch wheels wrapped with Apollo tires, and the front bumper doesn't line up properly, so at some point the front bumper was removed. It has an aftermarket front lip, indicators on the door mirrors, smash and grab windows, a glass sunroof, and an aftermarket boot spoiler. The rear taillights has also been smoked. You have front and rear parking sensors with an aftermarket exhaust. So definitely this car had been modified. It's not riding on its standard height, so most likely it has coilovers or a lowering kit. So you have all the basic stuff that you need: front and rear electric windows, electric mirrors, power steering, air conditioning. And like I said in multiple of my previous videos, that it sounds like a rhyme that I keep on repeating because a lot of these cars has similar features from the inside. And before I forget, very important, I do have the key. You don't get a spare key with this vehicle. So let me start this vehicle so you guys can hear how a VW Golf 7 GTI sounds with an aftermarket exhaust. Okay, so I put my foot on the brake, press the start-stop button. Oh. Okay, so there was a little delay when I started this car, but as you can see, sunroof is open. I'm going to place my phone here at the back of the vehicle so you guys can hear how this car sounds. Yeah, so definitely this car has an aftermarket exhaust with pops and bangs. So like I said, it has a 2-liter turbocharged motor that puts out 162 kilowatts, and this car has a 0 to 100 time of 6.5 seconds. You can see that only one headlight is working, but let's see how the motor of this car looks, because this is where all the power comes from. At least from the Dekra report, it has no mechanical issues. It doesn't have a full service history with a fuel consumption of 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. So yeah, this is the last GTI at Webuycars for today. So guys, our bonus car for today is a lot of people's dream car. It's a 2019 Range Rover Velar, and as you guys can see, this is how the key looks. You don't get a spare key, and if I press the unlock button, the vehicle unlocks and the light switch on. So it's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged diesel motor that puts out 150 kilowatts and 430 newton meters of torque, going to the front and rear wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox. And this car is listed at a cash price of 1,13,900 Rand with only 3,000 k's on the clock, so it's a brand new vehicle. And the monthly installment is just under 19,000 Rand per month. And bear in mind that 19,000 Rand is worth a 10% deposit, so you need to deposit over 100,000 Rand to be able to pay 19,000 per month for this vehicle. It has 22-inch rims wrapped with Pirelli tires, and you have air suspension as well. You have the pop-out door handles, and honestly, I do like the sleek design of this Range Rover Velar compared to this Range Rover Sport right here. If this is your dream car or one of your dream cars, let me know in the comment section down below. So let's see how it looks from the inside, because I have to be very careful with these expensive vehicles, because if I scratch one of these cars, guys, car guy doesn't have the money to repair. So honestly, this is super luxury. You have a double glass sunroof, and in fact, let me just open the sunroof for you guys. As you can see, this screen pops out and the steering wheel moves. Let me just open this thing right here, and also the sunroof. Yo, does the sunroof even work? Oh, yo, next level, guys. This is honestly pure luxury. And this is still the old infotainment setup of Land Rover, because the newer Land Rovers or Range Rovers has a different infotainment setup. But yo, no words, honestly. So I have to walk all the way around to open the engine bay on the left passenger side. And honestly, I don't think a lot of you guys have seen the engine bay of a Range Rover Veloso. This is going to be my first time and a lot of you guys' first time to see how the motor of this car looks. Okay, so first impressions, you won't be able to see a lot of things because everything is covered underneath this plastic. And bear in mind that this is a brand new vehicle that has driven only 3,000 kilometers. So guys, this is our bonus car for today. And like I said, if this is one of your dream cars, let me know in the comment section down below.